Hey penna pinchers, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone's having an amazing day. This is your Glamorous penna pincher ChelomieC, and today I'm coming to you with this quick, easy, and inexpensive holiday centerpiece. If you want to see how I put all this together, just keep on watching.
Okay guys, so here are the items that I'll be using to put my centerpiece together. I know it's a lot of items. I'm not going to use everything, but wanted to make sure that I had a wide array of stuff. That way I could pick and choose what I wanted to be in the arrangement. So as you're looking at it, 90% of the items are from the Dollar Tree, and the others I have had from a while ago. So I'm going to be using these picks, and all of these picks are from the dollar store. As well as these ones as well. This is also from the dollar store, which is the Dollar Tree. I got these little candle holders. These are some ornaments that I've had before. I picked them up last year at Ross when I went to Atlanta. These are from Hobby Lobby, the foam dollar store, and I'm going to use this as my base. That is also from the Dollar Tree. This came from a whole set about 4 years ago that I got from Walmart. And then these beautiful flocked pieces are from HomeSense, and I did show these in my last haul that I did. I got these at HomeSense for $7.99. All right, so let's put all these items together. Okay, I'm going to start with the tray. This is the tray from the Dollar Tree, and what I'm going to do is I am going to glue the sponge block or the foam block right in the center using my hot glue gun. I want to put a good amount of hot glue on it because I don't want it to shift in the process. Alright, so now that the foam has been glued, I'm going to start with these bigger picks. These are the ones that I got from the HomeSense, and I'm going to put these in the side of the block. Just like so. So what I'll do is I'll put all my picks and everything in first, and then I will fluff them as I see fit. There's no right or wrong way to do this. Just get your pieces in, and then you can start to fix it the way you want it to be fixed. All right, so just like that. So as you can tell, it's going to be a little bit long because I want to make sure that it's scaled correctly so that it doesn't look lost when I put it on the table. The next thing I'm going to do, and I probably should have done this first, is to put this along the base of the tray, so that way I have a lot of fullness on the bottom. So I'm just going to slide it under the pick. And bring it around. And this is going to give me a little bit more fullness on the tray. Okay, so I have it wrapped around, and what I'm going to do is the back part is sticking up a little bit. I'm just going to add a little bit of hot glue to the tray itself to hold those pieces down. Just like that. Fluff it up as much as you possibly can. This is from the Dollar Tree, so there's not going to be a whole lot of fluff, but at least you have created a little more texture to the base of it. And then after this, I'm just gonna keep adding the other picks. So I'm gonna put one on this side, one on the other side. So whatever I do to one side, I'll do it to the other. If they're a little bit long, you can cut them using a wire cutter, or just, you know, bend it. And you can always stick it in the foam. The foam is able to withstand the bent picks, just like so. Make sure you're not losing your little ornaments. And I'm just gonna go ahead and stick it in on this side on an angle. And what I'll do the same on this side. All right, so I'm gonna continue adding my picks, and I'll show you what it looks like once I've added them, and then we'll move on to the next step, which is to add our other ornaments. Okay, this is what it looks like with a lot of the picks added in. Silver gold, as you can see, I'm mixing my metals here because I want it to be able to go with anything. And right now I'm just gonna add these 2 pine cones, and I'm gonna put it more toward the base, and I'm gonna add them on both sides. All right, I'm just gonna give it a little bit of fluff, and then I'm going to start adding some of the smaller sprigs. So like this pick, I'm going to actually pull off little branches from it and distribute it in different places where I need a little bit more touch of gold, and then we're gonna move on to our next step. Okay guys, so for now, I'm going to stop adding picks and stuff. And what I'm gonna do is, remember the candle holders, I'm gonna put them on the actual foam itself. The middle one, the one in the center, I want it to be a little bit elevated, so I got this little round foam from the Dollar Tree, and all I'll be doing is putting it, listen, this is the bigger side, this is the smaller side. I'm putting it smaller side up because it perfectly matches it that way. If I put it this way, it's a little bit too wide, so I'm gonna put the wider side down, just like so. And then I'm gonna put the other two on the ends. So I'll just be using my hot glue gun, and I'm honestly just gonna eyeball it to get it in the center. And there we are with that piece. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add the tea light holders to it. So I'll just show you what it will look like. So one's high and the other two are going to be sitting lower. And that way we, you know, our candles will be tiered once we put them in. Okay, so to add the candle holders, I'm gonna be using some E6000 as well as the hot glue gun because I wanna make sure that this is a firm hold. So I'm just gonna go in and add the E6000 first. And then I'm gonna add the hot glue. And I'm just gonna place my candle holder down. And you can hear it, if you hear it popping a little bit, that's because that hot glue is working its way through the foam. If you have a glue gun that you can put on like warm setting as opposed to hot, use that one instead. All right, and then I'm gonna do the same thing for the sides. Okay guys, I'm going to use this size ornaments. I'm gonna start with these. Now, I tried gluing it. I didn't like the way it was with the glue. It wasn't holding like I wanted it to. So I have some skewers. I'm gonna use these skewers. However, they are too small. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use 2 pieces. So the blunt side, I'm gonna insert it that way. And then I'm gonna use a second one and I'm inserting the side that's sharper. So just put the opposite ends together if you find that one won't work. And I'm just going to push it in. Just like so. And that is super snug, right? I don't even have to glue it at this point if I don't want to. And then instead of gluing it, I'm just gonna insert it again inside the foam. Before I insert it, I'm just gonna break it in half so it's shorter for me. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and insert it. Just like that. So I'll keep doing that. I'm gonna add some more ornaments and I'll let you see what that looks like once I've had enough in there. Okay guys, so as you can see, I've added some ornaments to it and it looks very, very nice, coming along very nicely. Because I added this center candle holder, because I elevated it, you can see the actual foam. So what I'm going to do is I have used this garland. This is a second one that I had gotten from the Dollar Tree. It's very much the same as the one I have on the base. I have cut little pieces of it. And what I'm going to do is I have this flocking snow spray. You can get this, I think I got this one maybe at Hobby Lobby 2 years ago, but I know you can also get them at your local dollar stores because I've seen it in Dollarama before and possibly in Dollar Tree. I'm just gonna flock them a little bit and then, you know, just to bring up the flocking from the sides, and then I'm just gonna stick them where they need to go to help to disguise the foam that's elevated. All right guys, this is what it looks like after attempting to conceal the foam. You can still see it looking from above, but remember that I'm gonna put the candles in there, so it's gonna look quite different. Another thing that I decided to do was just to add a pop of color, just to show you what it looks like with color. I think the color kind of brings it up a lot. So with these, I'm not going to even put the stick or anything in it. I'm just going to kind of place them and use some kind of maybe a bit of the stems or the picks to kind of hold it in, because I want to be able to change it up as quickly as possible if I want to make a change without having to pull the picks out and leaving some kind of gap or something. So I'm going to place one here and I'm going to place the other one on this side. All right. So this is basically the finished product. Let's go ahead and style it. I'm going to add the candles on in the center in the candle holders, and then I'm going to place it on the table, and you can tell me whether or not you like it. Before I do so, I will probably do a little bit more fluffy, just to make sure that it looks nice and full. And then I'm gonna go ahead and place it on the table. Okay guys, it is finished and I think it is absolutely beautiful. It turned out great. Let me take you in a little bit closer so you can take a look at it. There we go, all the balls, the picks, the candles, everything just turned out beautiful. I'm so proud of this DIY. This is my first time making a Christmas centerpiece, and I've seen them in the store so many times and was so tempted to purchase it. And then I decided I'm just gonna make one. And this is how it turned out. Okay guys, this is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this beautiful DIY. Go ahead and leave me a comment in the comment section and let me know if you will try one of your own. As I stated earlier, most of the items came from the Dollar Tree, so it is quite doable. And if this is your first time seeing my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. I truly do appreciate you stopping by, and would love for you to join the Penny Pincher family by hitting the subscribe button below, and make sure you hit that notification bell also. That way you are the first to know when I upload videos such as this. And to all my lovely Penny Pinchers, you know how I feel. Love you, love you, love you. Until the next video, this is your Glamorous Penny Pincher ChelomieC saying bye-bye.